Hey friends, it's Chef Vic Vegas and Donnie Fobbs from the Talk and Chew podcast. We are here enjoying ourselves more than ever as things are just rolling, making new friends, visiting with our old friends. But before we get into this, I'd like to introduce you. Because you look like you lost more weight.
I have.
You better say something right now.
I have. As of 2 weeks ago, I am now 360. Now, mind you, I'm coming from 478 at my heaviest.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So it's been a journey. I'm still on it. But having to deal with this guy and sit next to him every week with a bicep the size of my head, you have no choice but to get it together.
Love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
Chef Vic Vegas, Donnie Fobbs here, showing the love. First thing, we want to give love to some of our sponsors.
Yes. Real Vegas Magazine. The who, what, when, where, why, and hows of Las Vegas. Owned by Candace Weiner, the CEO. Hello, Candace. Amazing magazine. Professionals everywhere advertising in it. I mean, he had Real Eats by Chef Vic Vegas. Inset magazine.
Yes, it is a privilege and an honor to have a food article and be a food writer for Real Vegas Magazine for a few years now. Loving, to be able to highlight and shed some light on wonderful restaurants, just like we do on the Talk and Chew podcast. It's an absolute pleasure. It's the magazine for magazine for professionals. Like Donnie said, the who, what, when's, where's, why's,
and hows. Yes.
He definitely stood in class in the first grade, didn't he, on that one? And it's just a great magazine. Time to advertise, Real Vegas Magazine. It keeps everyone connected. Doctors, lawyers, food and beverage professionals, makeup artists. Everybody in the industry now is meeting at Real Vegas Magazine.
All right.
Where can you find them?
RealVegasMagazine.com.
Yes. Sunrise Media Network. First and foremost, they have made this possible for us to come to you for the last few months now, highlighting and showcasing Las Vegas food and beverage professionals. We want to give the love to Sunrise Media Network. Donnie's going to let you know about their amazing services that they offer to button you up to make you look even better than we do here.
The people at Sunrise Media Network take work very seriously. They're into podcast production, content creation, social media management, creative consultancy, photography. It's the one-stop shop for digital media. Go to sunrisemedianetwork.com, ask for a tour, ask to meet some of the staff. They'd be more than happy to help you. These guys aren't happy unless you're happy.
I like
Sunrise Media Network.
That was great.
Practice it in the mirror all day.
He is on another level, people. I love this man right here. My brother, Donnie Fobbs. We have an amazing episode ahead of us.
Yes, we do.
I have so much to say, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you so you can introduce our wonderful guest.
Yes.
Two guests that I have absolutely been a fan of, supporting their restaurant, but them supporting my hunger and my family's hunger through all different crazy times.
Vince.
Even in the good old regular times. And a good dear friend of ours that we've been following for a while that really makes a difference in this food and beverage community.
Yeah.
Highlighting restaurants and getting them on the map and letting you know where to go, what's hot and what's not. We'll get to that too.
Okay. Starting this way, we have Mr. Ken Knipe and Fitz Villarreal of Volcano Grille. You know it, you love it, like we love it. They've been around, you know what they do. These guys are amazing, but we don't stop there. We have someone else next to them. If you've been on IG for 5 minutes, you've seen her 1,000 times. Miss Cindy West, influencer, user-generated content consultant, social media manager, foodie. And yes.
And that was her phone.
Wrap it up, baby.
Because that's another restaurant reaching out saying, Cindy, shed the light on us. Las Vegas food in the house.
Get here now.
My friend Cindy West.
Cindy West, the one and only.
we couldn't have planned that better. I'm so excited today.
She let us in.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out for us.
Yeah, definitely. Great to be here.
Where do you want to start, brother?
Well, first and foremost, Volcano Grille, near and dear to me. You know, got to know them very well during the pandemic. My son Vincent, who's going to watch this, Vincent Mo, what's up, my man? We got to give you a shout out.
What's up, man?
I told them your connection that you had in your heart and soul with them. The minute they walked in, I had the opportunity to thank these wonderful people. You know, with all I do in the world and all we eat and all the food we taste, top of the food chain to us, man. Once again, Volcano Grille in the house. Had to send some love to you guys from Vincent Mo.
Thank you, guys.
How are you guys today?
Excellent.
What's going on at Volcano Grille?
Lots of innovation as always. We're always tinkering and trying to do better, even with existing food or new food. But we never stop. We love what we do, and we just keep going on it.
That's so cool. You guys have been friends for a long time.
Man,
Since high school.
Since high school.
Yes.
yeah.
So how did y'all get into this venture together?
There's a whole journey before
Yes.
that.
Okay.
But then we became roommates when I was around. We were both we're the same age, 21 years old, and we set up a gaming room. So we were just playing some video games.
We know that one.
Yes.
And then I told him, "Oh, my dream is to be a restaurateur, an owner, a founder one day." And he just immediately said, "I want to do that too." And at that time, there were a lot of our friends. We had a huge group of friends, and a lot of them wanted to join in.
Yeah.
But he was the only one that I was like, okay, because just him as a person, he's spot on, just in life, you know.
Passionate.
Yeah. So I was just like, I think this would work. And he's just like, I'll invest. I'll learn how to cook and everything.
Oh,
He's got that eye of the
That
tiger.
iron.
Look at his eye of the tiger. It is like
I was
dangerous.
actually, at that time, I was actually going to school for medical. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm Filipino. So that you know what kind of
Right.
it was nursing at the time.
Yeah.
So it was mainly because of family kind of pressured you to be in the medical field.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So when I met Ken, I was like, oh wow, this could be something different.
Yeah.
You know. So that's why we hit it off, and I just loved what he was doing, and I just wanted to be involved. Yeah.
That's a hell of a journey to step away from the medical field
Yes.
and to go into this. That's a gamble.
Yeah.
That's a huge gamble.
That kind of outdoes us. Like we were gonna be wrestlers, and
Yeah. It just
then
never panned out.
I started flipping eggs, and you started
My knees were giving out.
handcuffing people and putting them in timeout.
That's so true.
No, I didn't mean that. I say handcuff. He says knees give out at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a bad man.
Oh, man.
He's always on
Anyways, continue, Donnie Fobbs. If you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
hold
love
it
you guys
together.
dynamic though.
I'm
Everything
trying.
else.
Okay, so in 2009 is when you guys launched.
Yeah,
Yes.
we started it before that. So 2021 was when we started planning Volcano Grille. 'Cause
Okay.
I had a concept, and then we started talking, and then he became part of that concept. And by the time we're 24, yeah, 09 hit, we opened our doors to the public.
Right.
And the pandemic, or not pandemic, the recession.
I was about to say the economic collapse at that point. For you guys to open up at a time like that, I mean, was there doubt about this at all?
You know, we were so ignorant
Yeah.
that we had zero doubt, just 100. We didn't even believe in ourselves. We just knew. We just went in there knowing.
Somebody packed this parachute. Jump!
There was
There was
had
some
no doubt.
excitement too because we were opening a restaurant, so we were we were happy. So that's why we weren't thinking as far as like what's gonna happen.
Right.
We're just like happy to open this restaurant right now.
Yeah.
At that age too.
And I heard you guys opened in an abandoned shopping mall.
Oh wow.
Is this true?
Very
Yes.
true. You know what's funny is that some days we'd see a literal tumbleweed blow by.
It was that.
A legit
Like a
tumbleweed.
movie prop.
Yeah, and we just watch it. No customers in the building.
There's no way. Hey, there's a cowboy and a horse riding through this parking lot.
Oh, that makes it that much better.
That 5 years was tough because we didn't know if we were gonna make it.
Right.
We had the lease, and we were like, we just signed it, so we can't back out now.
At that
so,
time, a lot of restaurants went under before the construction was done in that plaza.
Right.
So what happened was our building started stinking, which was already bad because of all the like the pea traps and stuff. From the neighboring businesses. So every morning, on top of working 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, we'd have to pour water, carry
duties
heavy
that we had to
buckets
do.
into every toilet, every sink. Every morning is our opening.
See,
Wow.
you see, no one would know what Volcano Grill has went through to get that amazing plate of food in front of you. You see the end result that makes you happy, but there's so much of a backstory just to get that food in front of you. You have no idea what they go through. And that's why on the Talk and Chew podcast, we like to bring awareness to these things to make you go, wow, we didn't know that these wonderful people with their passion, heart, and soul that are making a living and a life out of what they're doing has to go through so many different curveballs just to get you right.
Yes.
Well, why Volcano Grill? And as we're saying this, I see Cindy West right there. I see a bunch of food. I see burgers right up his alley. As we're talking about why Volcano Grill, let's see that beautiful food that you have brought us today.
All right. So Volcano Grill is because it kind of goes way back to when I was a computer graphic and web designer. I had a small company at the time, and we were setting up other businesses as well as a restaurant at that time. And I was
Wow.
there we go.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
definitely need
we're gonna grub
The
together though.
sauces.
Yeah.
We need
just wanna
Look
shots.
at
See which
Donnie
one would you like?
gatekeeping every. Can you like?
See what you want, you guys.
That one has extra onions and pickles for you.
Just for
Yes.
Look at this.
you. We have a variety of different sauces as well.
Oh yeah, we gotta get all that sauce over the goods.
The good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see all that.
Well, these are all yours. The hot sauce.
So much.
Now, Miss Cindy West. Hello.
Hi.
And I'm wondering, how did you get into the influencing?
It's funny because I had moved here in 2012
Okay.
and no friends, maybe one family member out here.
Yeah.
And I connected with this one mom at the playground because I was determined to make friends. And so it turned out her son and my son got along.
Yeah.
And then she turned out to be a blogger for Las Vegas moms.
Okay.
So that's kind of how like I got my foot in it
Yeah.
without even knowing anything about it. And then I met another mom that was doing Las Vegas food.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of like, maybe we should kind of start, doing some with the food page because at that time it was starting to become something, right? People were doing a lot of posting foods and stuff like that, taking
Yeah.
pictures. So we started doing Las Vegas food together. And I stayed on, she jumped off, and that's
But you have a humongous following. Like, I saw your page and comments for days. Did you expect it to blow up for you the way it did?
no.
No?
No, I came in doing it without even knowing what I was doing. It was just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fun, but it was just fun.
What do you...
Chopsticks.
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a vegetable or something.
It's a whole lot of them. Like,
Crispy.
Yeah.
Cindy, I'm learning now in a position of an influencer, it's coming to the point now where people are waiting until you let them know what's hot. Like the people are telling me like, well, we do go eat at places, but we also have a certain space that we save for the influencer to say, go there now. And a lot of people wait for your lead on you telling them where to go.
yeah.
How did all that start?
I think because it's just visually entertaining to watch, and more people are more like visual. So when they see you going somewhere and they see you eating the food, they see how good it looks, makes them want to go there.
Right. Right.
And I think restaurants back then, restaurants were not on board.
Oh, really?
They weren't. They were like having people come in, and all they cared about was the food cost, but not the exposure. So
Really?
you had like 10 people coming in there sharing like 1 or 2 plates or 3 plates. Like it was rough. We were like all competing, taking the best shots, going outside, getting the outside lighting with scenery and everything. Yeah. And, these restaurants thought they were doing us a favor by just giving us this family style kind of experience, but where it's like everybody's like trying to do something of their own, take it outside and do something with it, touching it, playing with it, and then we're eating it while it's cold.
Wow.
I didn't realize that part.
And then a lot of times the restaurants are like trying to push out dishes that are like not visually nice. Like
Right.
nobody wants to look at a salad. Really.
Not me.
And that's what they're like pushing out there is like these dishes. And
Yeah.
we're like, what's your dish that people come in for that like really
Signatures.
says, yeah, like I want to eat here. And then they would come out with a salad. I'm like, no.
No, you got to do better.
Can you go back there and get that steak or something?
See, it's not just me. Nobody wants to see salad, people. We want to see steak.
No, nobody wants. Back then, nobody's really caring about health too. Like nobody was.
You're right.
And if it was a salad, it was covered with like a bunch of protein on there, where you didn't see the leaves.
Right.
Triple dressing,
Yep.
where it equaled 3 burgers.
Yeah, you might as well just eat the burger. Don't just ditch the salad. But it's come a long way, and we
Yeah.
kind of like paved the way for like the new influencers. They don't have to share a dish with 10 other people. They can go dine in with the other influencer friends and get a whole spread and do their little thing, not like with 10, 15 people there.
Right.
Or go and get a free boba drink. And then by the time you tip it, you already paid for it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Now, gentlemen, the fast fine dining concept, where did that come from? Don't worry, they're chewing. All right, yeah. Yeah, because I'm about to too.
It's called Talk and Chew, guys.
Oh yeah, I better talk to you, huh?
Yeah, get
All
in
right,
there.
here we go.
Hell yeah.
So we started out like kind of like a Pan Asian style as far as dining experience went, but we started to quickly see that people wanted more of an experience eating our food.
Right.
So we paid a lot of attention to the dining experience recently, and that's where we turned into fast fine or fine casual.
Yeah.
Because it's not just order at the front and then you sit down and get your food. Now we have people come out to your table, ask if everything is okay.
Yeah.
We use we brought to goes here, but we have plates and stuff.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, I also heard you started something recently to cater to more the health conscious crowd.
Oh, remember when we first started? It was 100% health conscious.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Fitz and I, back in the old days, we used to love working out.
Yeah.
And
Back in the old days.
so yeah, we did everything with health. We use like olive oil instead of butter, and
We only use olive oil, yeah.
yeah. And we made sure we stayed below the smoking point because high heat on oil is not
Right.
good for you.
There you go, chef.
Yeah.
There you go, chef.
So we just made sure we always obsess over little things, and we wanted to make sure we understood, or our customers understood how many calories went into stuff and all that.
Right.
And then it started becoming popular with people who didn't care about their health.
Right.
And they started losing weight and feeling better after eating, and we were happy about that. And then once the whole social media thing kind of blew up, we started seeing a lot of requests on our feeds saying like, oh, you need to do this and this. So we're like, all right, so we're going to put in just some, you get a choice. You get to make it as delicious and fatty and saucy as you want,
Yeah.
or you can still keep to the traditional way we started it, which was delicious, healthy food.
Right. Right.
To this day, we still keep with the ingredients. Like our beef, we use certified Angus beef because it's American beef,
Yeah.
American farms. And so, family farmed as well. We care about that. We just look into where we source our stuff. And that's where you get the healthy food too. It's not just like, oh, you lose weight from it or whatever, but
Right.
you're not putting a bunch of poison in your body. It's a lot of this stuff is made from scratch.
That's amazing, especially the fact that you're aware of this and you're purposely putting this out there to help people. because you know what it's like. You're in that working out phase as well. So that's amazing. That is so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, we eat our food almost every day too. So we like to choose it for, the enjoyment and also to stay in shape.
Yeah, of
we
course,
can.
of course.
Fresh to order too. Like when you go into Volcano Grille, I know you've come to my house before,
Yeah.
and I've had it there.
Yeah.
Like when we watched, the Sunday football, the wrestling or whatever. That was this. You recall?
I remember.
But when you go in there, order comes in and they start chopping it up.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom. So you get a fresh hibachi style meal every time. And like you can like see them doing it. It's way cool. They're like in an upper class, but they're providing a casual product
Right.
with just so much class added to it, but still, I say absolutely affordable. Like if you go out to some restaurants,
Yeah.
this is a ton of money. So Volcano Grille's prices are very reasonable for the level of quality. If anything, I think the level of quality is higher than the price. I give them that rating, not just because they're standing here, because I'm a fan of Volcano Grille. I've been eating them for years. So today's a big day for me that they're in here joining us and giving us time.
Yeah.
It's my chance to thank these wonderful people, feeding me and making me happy.
Yeah.
I travel the country. I'm in a lot of restaurants if you know what I do. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And, the fact that, someone stands out like that and impacted my life and hit my soul and the love for, where I like to eat on my time off.
Son.
Volcano Grille, man. Me and my son, we love you guys, and I will thank you again like I did when you first walked in here, man.
Yeah.
You guys mean so much to me. Yeah. You guys set such a good example as a business.
Yep.
You guys put out such a great product, and look how cool the guys are doing.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
They're nice people too.
And that helps. That matters.
Thank you. Anyway,
Well, thank you.
eating.
I don't know what to say.
Right.
Like I said earlier, it's an honor that you say that,
Brother, I love
but
you.
thank you.
Very
It's an honor
humble.
to be here.
Yeah.
Very
seriously.
humble.
And you get that feeling from these guys too. I mean, now, Miss Cindy West. Yes, we're back to you. Okay, I'm wondering, you go to so many different places. How do you factor in places that you're not really feeling without burying them completely?
Well, I don't like to do bad reviews on any restaurant because
Okay.
my preference for food is not everybody's preference for food. And
Right.
I'm not there to destroy businesses. I'm there to help them.
Right.
Just because I don't like it doesn't mean the next person's going to like it or not. And plus, a lot of people don't complain about the food. They mostly complain about the service.
Right, okay.
So my factor is, does my family want to go? Because now I have the opportunity to take my family, not like before. And a lot of reasons why I do this is for my son, because my son was a very picky eater. My son's on the spectrum, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. So he's come a long way, and this has actually helped him to be a little bit more, I don't know how to say it. Like, he's not outgoing, but he's getting better at, talking to
Breaking
people.
the ice a little bit.
Yeah. Like I'm sometimes I'm surprised where he'll be like, thank you. Or can I get some more of it? Like has that confidence.
Well, you are an influencer.
Yeah.
And it even goes as far as the household now.
Yeah. And his palate has changed. He won't do vegetables, but
My man.
But this guy is crazy. He likes duck, but he wants like the duck head so he can eat the brains. He likes fish eyes. Like he just wants to eat like the most craziest part of the food. And they're just like, what?
Yeah.
And then like when we went to, I think the spot was like live sashimi. They had like the octopus where they cut it up and it's still moving. And that was one of his goals where he wanted to try. And he was like, the employees there were more like, be sure to chew that, and
Because it's still moving.
Yeah.
And just so you know, and that's what I love about my Vegas influencers. If something is off and someone they're highlighting has an off day,
Yeah.
they don't highlight it or bring any attention to it. If anything, they will help bring awareness internally to the place if they need help, but never shed cloud on an establishment.
Right.
Just the sunlight. And that's why I've loved to tap into the Las Vegas foodie and influencer scene.
Yep.
It's so positive where you know, if we don't have nothing nice to say, we're not going to say anything at all. And I love yous for that. Thank you for keeping that
because
standard.
I don't think a lot of people or a lot of influencers, maybe like the new ones, understand how much power they hold for a business.
Yeah.
Especially like right now, everything that's going on. It's no secret that our tourism is down.
Right.
It's not a secret that businesses are slower. Every time I go into a restaurant, that's the first thing I hear from a business owner is like, thank you for coming in. You know, we were slow. You know, we've been struggling to get customers in the door. And the news is saying it too, where it's like tourism is down. So there's less people coming to Vegas. And that, you know, there's a lot of things to factor in there of why. So as an influencer, why am I going to go in there and give them even more of a harder time?
Yeah.
If their food wasn't that great, I'll still post it because one of my family members liked it. My husband or my son enjoyed it.
Right.
If I didn't enjoy it, I'll still highlight what they did.
You're so family orientated in your post too. I love it. I love when the gang is with you. You know? Yeah. Kick butt.
Yeah.
Speaking of kick butt,
There it is.
Donnie versus the vegetable. First, Donnie, can you identify what this vegetable is?
Hatred. Pure unadulterated hatred.
Dip it in sauce.
It
Yeah,
broccoli.
it is
It is
the sauce
broccoli,
might help.
Donnie.
The sauce is
Sauce might
good.
help. Do you need some sauce?
Yeah. More. I'll drink the sauce.
No, you will. That's the thing. And we have a problem with this. We have a drinking problem on this show. Donnie likes to drink sauces.
I saw you did the
Fish oil.
Petit. No, Petite is good though on the food.
I had no idea. I had
Yeah.
no idea what it was, and I ended up shooting whole.
You had no idea when you drank
Yeah,
coffee
it's
or
salty and smelly,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's good.
You know, here's the great part about what just happened. He thought I forgot. Yeah. He thought I forgot.
We try to help you out.
He was on here.
He's such a great friend, though. You don't even know.
He was
That's a,
plotting the whole time.
Eye of the tiger in the middle gave me the biggest smile when I put this on the
great friend.
Put it your way.
He's just looking out for his friend.
Donnie,
That's
for
awesome.
Volcano Grill and for your nephew, Vincent Moe.
Vince, I love you. Volcano Grill, I
You
love
can
you.
do it. You can do
do
it.
it, man.
You got it.
Such a good friend, that girl. Oh,
You didn't have to stab your lip.
yeah.
Oh no.
I did.
Should have did the garlic butter.
Mm-hmm. Not too bad. Not too bad.
You just added one more hour to
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yay! Champion.
I did it.
All right, my friends. There is a part of our show where, you know, here you are giving so much good product out there and creating such a great experience, like it's your life to do it. But we have a question. It's called Where Do You Roll? Us, our wonderful audience, they know, you know, like I said, how many people you take care of, but they want to know, who do you go visit on your time off? If anyone, like what restaurants do you
Oh
like?
man,
Yeah.
we go everywhere.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
love it. Yeah, especially if there's a struggling business or even just something new. We want to see how everyone is doing and
Support.
Yeah, and support. So we like to just pop in and try it out, and we frequent them quite often, but we try to go everywhere. And we talked about it before the show. Like, do we have any favorite restaurant? And it's just everything.
It's just
is-
everything.
everyone.
Sushi. you know,
Simple.
Yep.
Korean barbecue, anything, Thai food.
From burgers to the pizza to sushi, right? To Indian
Filipino food even.
Yeah, Filipino.
Yeah.
But what I love so much about this is the fact that they just want to go and support other people.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Cindy West, we know this is what she does. But these gentlemen here are business owners themselves, and they want to support other businesses and see them thrive. How cool is that? And what does that say about the character of these guys? It's amazing.
I just love it. It's such a community that has been created where people are supporting each other and keeping each other up. Again, something like the pandemic times, as we will refer to it more as a time period, where you guys were like one of them field medics out there, you know, serving up that food, staying open, and
That was a tough time.
no, but you guys handled
we
that
did
like
not-
champions.
To be honest, we did not know what to expect. Like, you know, when we shut down for the whole month,
Yeah.
we had no clue if we were gonna open back up because we didn't know the rules and everything
Yeah.
because there were so much regulations. So we just took a lot of risks like that.
That's huge.
We went
Yeah.
from going like we were about to just like it was a nice run, man, and it was crazy. So we just decided, you know what we're gonna do is make this a food truck vibe.
Oh,
So
Pickup only.
yeah,
I remember, I picked up so many. See,
Yeah.
I was like, we got the bag mask on.
yeah,
at
it
the
was
door.
crazy.
Yeah.
You guys were like this though. Here.
We couldn't believe it. Like so many people came to support.
We
And
were lucky.
had
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We were lucky that we had that sliding door at the time too,
Oh, okay.
because it helped close it for us. So we just had to cover that top part pretty
Yeah.
much and just serve it at the bottom.
and we had people
Yes.
just like they created the vibe. So we're just so grateful for everybody.
Yeah.
You guys, because they made our parking lot like a hangout spot during the, everyone had their mask or they had their social they did it themselves.
Yeah.
All we did was open the doors for them, try to adapt as best as we could, but they did they did that, and then the influencers just started shouting us out.
Yeah.
We didn't even know they were coming. They just did it for us. It was amazing.
It's
Hey,
amazing.
let me ask you a silly question. Am I the only one that gets got with the door, dancing with your door? Like,
No, everyone does it. Everyone does it.
How so many people crashed into it. So, oh no, that's why we had to change it.
You know, you don't expect it. Yeah.
I walked in
No, it happened.
It was such like a badass camouflage like door that looked like it was just part of the business.
Yeah.
And it like in a Maxwell Smart movie, it opened up like quick to the. It was so cool, but like. You know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody like used to
I think it
dance
was
with
an
the door.
experience too. No one ever seen a restaurant with a sliding door, so you know it was something different.
How many times did you laugh when it happened? I know.
Oh,
I know you
man.
said right.
We never laughed.
We never laughed.
We just felt
We
sad.
got the straight face. We just, oh man, I feel bad for that person.
I'll be back.
Cindy West. Anything new coming out here? It's, now we're getting into the Februarys and Marches of the time of the year. Anybody working on anything, or is it?
What did I see? Besides like Area 15 doing the whole museum of ice cream and like the Boeing, plane where you can go eat on and stuff like that. I think that one chef is coming out, Emerald, right? He's going to the M.
Oh, really?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
And then the Filipino festival for that 1 year anniversary for the Filipino town,
Oh yes.
When is that?
You gonna do anything for that?
April 11th.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
not- I've been so out of the
Busy.
loop that
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Well, it's
aware.
more in celebration for Filipino town. So it's
Oh,
a
I
1 year anniversary, I think, of the announcement or whatever. So
Yeah.
they're gonna have like a whole like little thing going on April 11th,
That's so cool.
which is really nice for.
I gotta tell my son about that. My son is half.
Oh yeah, that's all.
My son who loves you guys, half Filipino.
I'm part Filipino too.
Oh, yeah?
I just get white
Yes.
Really?
Lot of
though. Yeah. My dad and them are Filipino Spanish. My mom's Mexican. So I got like both of the best worlds.
That's amazing. Wow, you guys. Okay. So as we start winding it down, we've all been on some serious journeys. We've all been through some stuff, but somehow we're all where we are today because we held on. In this process that you went through to get to where you are, this is about the time where I would love to give everybody the opportunity, if they want to thank anybody personally, business related or non-business related,
Family,
friends, anybody that kept you off the ledge or anything like that. I'd love to start with you, brother.
number one is it would have to be my best friend and business partner, man.
Yes.
Couldn't have done it without him.
Right.
It got bad
It was.
many times. So this is it was the recession at first. We made nothing for the first year. Wow. He skipped out. Like he could have made a lot of money in the medical field.
Right.
I quit my job at the Bellagio and did that too. So huge pay cut for both.
Wow.
And he never got mad at me, blamed me for anything. He just kept
No
saying, I
arguments,
believe
yeah.
in it. So yeah,
This
for,
day.
for sure, for you, number one.
Right.
Fitz, you are
Same,
bad to the bone,
It's the
man.
same. If it wasn't for Ken, I mean, I don't think I would have that. I don't know, like the toughness, and just having someone there with you. You're like, at least I'm going through it with someone else too.
Right,
You know,
right.
Yeah.
He's with me, so just like those years was tough because, the first 10 years, you're wondering if this business was worth it too, you know?
Right.
Because it's like we've been working. Like there was a time when we didn't know what day was. We're like, people would tell us, can you come out Sunday? And we're like, what day is it? Because it's every day we would be at the restaurant.
You
So
listening,
we're-
everyone?
So we were like, I don't know if I could. Oh no, I don't think I can come because I'll be here. We just tell them we're here. If you guys ever want to stop by, just come. Come to the restaurant. Yeah, there was just.
Wow.
And if it wasn't for Ken, I mean, like I don't think we would have Volcano Grille.
That's
You know.
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, never an argument, man. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing. So it's been almost 17 years now,
Wow.
and it's just we just know where we both stand and what our intentions are.
Yeah.
And there was never any funny business, nothing. It's just
No friction.
pure. Nope. Anything that he's doing that I could take, I'd take it. Especially anything that he can do, he'll be like, let me take that off your plate.
Right.
But we're never like, we never have to argue on who's doing what, or we just do what we can for each other. all the
Definition
time.
of brothers.
Let's give them
Yeah,
their flowers too. They're like an inspiration for all these other hibachi, teppanyaki spots that are opening up.
Yeah.
They're the ones.
The blueprints.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
They
So cool.
inspire. They,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And they support. They support
Mhm.
others. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's why I had to let you know some extra stuff today. I know a lot of people love you, but like, do you know how you're affecting people?
That's
in
why
the
we
best way?
started.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, what you told us about Vince, it's the reason why we used to cook in front of people.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of hooked us, is that we got to serve and they got to light up in front of us.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah, lighting up.
Yeah, he's like,
Look at you lighting up telling the story, man.
Because it's so cool, that feeling, and then they take that bite of food and you're just saying how good it was, or it's the best they ever had, or whatever.
Right.
It's just like I'm causing so much happiness, and we could scale that now, and that's what caused us to want to open a restaurant. And so when you told us about Vince, it was too unreal, man. That's why I still can't. I'm just like, no way.
It was inspiring.
Yeah,
That
it's
was,
crazy.
Oh wow!
it
So
made it all worth it.
I
though.
confirmed
It made it-
in one something I said was a confirmation of like what you guys are trying to do, like and set the
Couldn't
goals
say
for.
anything cooler. Like that,
Yeah,
seriously,
you
that
don't
was
even
too
know.
cool. It
Just
was
to
too
let you
good.
know, before we opened the business, it was just a pure gentleman handshake.
Right.
To this day, we still don't have any. There's not.
I believe that with you too.
It's just pure. It was to help people, because like he mentioned, we could have got paid other careers and
Yeah.
stuff that we were
Right.
doing.
We forgot
So-
to mention that we partnered because we both didn't talk about the money at all. That's why I
Yeah.
chose Fitz too,
Right.
actually.
That was the biggest thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good when you're in a business where you don't have to watch what the other guy's doing because you know he
Yes.
has your best interest in mind. I don't have to worry about him stabbing me in the back because I trust this guy complicit.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
You know the deal.
Yeah,
We live it.
we live it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think of
Oh, phenomenal.
up here?
Yeah. This guy bragging on you guys for so long.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been at his house watching WrestleMania and
awesome.
having Volcano Grill delivered to the house
Big fan. Yeah.
on multiple occasions, multiple years.
Multiple years.
So, so to actually sit down with the creators, this is that moment, that full circle moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what I mean. So just know, sometimes we're in the zone, and when we're running that race, we don't look so much to the right and to the left because you just got your head and your feet and you're just moving hard.
Yeah.
You guys are impacting lives. Just know it. Confirmed. If you were wondering.
We never even wondered. We just, yeah, like you said, head down. Thank you.
Yes,
man.
yes, my man.
Terminator.
Yes. Right.
Terminator.
Right.
Wow. I must say, what a day.
No, it was a good day.
Oh, it was a good day. Cindy West, we know you're busy, and
All the
thank you for coming and hanging out with us today. It means everything.
Anytime.
Seriously, way cool with everything you got going on. Thank you again for making time for us. Brother, Eye of the Tiger. and now I know why Fitz. I assumed it would be that way, and now it's confirmed on my end. Yep, these guys running it are just badass.
Yeah.
Again. Oh yeah. The Ken on Street Fighter is not the real Ken. You are the real Ken, my man.
I like that
for
one.
that.
Ken Masters.
Don, you want to say anything to our wonderful friends as we are closing
As I
this up?
said, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for coming and
thank you
hanging out with us, giving us some of your time. And I hope that they got to see another side of you guys that they didn't know about, and continue to support these guys. Please continue to support Miss West. She'll be around making other people look good. Take care of her too.
Miss West, is there anybody you want to
Yep.
say what's up to before we get out of here? It could be straight up cold no.
Like,
I don't like
I don't
anyone.
know.
How do you even, you know what? Let me jump in. How do you even answer that with everybody that loves you, that you love? Is it just everyone that like you deal with? Because everybody seems to love you.
You know, everywhere I go and I meet people, it's like we're best friends.
Right.
Like we just hit off talking, unless they're like, you know, an asshole, then
Yeah.
it's like,
Cut them off.
yeah, done.
Deuces.
But like all these business owners and places I've met, you know, like I've met a lot of people. I've enjoyed a lot of conversations. I've learned a lot of things about restaurants, like the business, the struggles. You know, like people right now complain about the prices and they're like mad. They're like, why does it cost this much to eat here or do that? But there's so much that goes into a business that they don't understand, the overhead.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're pricing their food high because they want to make a profit. They're pricing it high so they can pay their staff, they can pay their bills, and they can continue to give the community the food that they want. So a lot of people don't talk about that.
Nope.
And then we got a lot of influencers that come in and they're doing it all for the wrong reasons, even though they have the power to help a business. If a business doesn't have a budget to pay you to make a video, but they're struggling, then you might want to help them out because they are struggling. Because without that business, who are you going to influence if you don't go to these places?
Heavy.
You know,
Yeah, we appreciate every single influencer that
Yes.
came out in, especially 2026.
yeah.
We saw a lot of love, you know, to support us. So thank you guys all.
I love the influencers, as I said.
But she hit a great point. She hit a great point, and it was the same point that Sunny made. Always Sunny in Vegas.
Always sunny in Vegas.
Love you, guy. This guy. So cool.
got
What
a new
did
quote
Sunny?
now.
What did Sunny say, or what did
He's
he
got
do?
a new quote now, man. It belongs to Sunny.
Yeah.
I want to know.
You want me
I
to
know. What
say
is it?
What's the quote?
I'm going to quote the great Sunny in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Clean your lens
Yeah.
when you film a restaurant.
I want to know whose lens is dirty because a lot of these videos I see are pretty good. The videos that I see that need to be fixed are the color correction.
Oh.
So let's be real. Whose lenses are dirty? I'm like, I want to know what video that is. I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
I think he was talking about Donnie.
Ooh.
No, listen, we had Sonny on here, and after he left, so many people like folded into the episode. It created such a level of positivity. He helped us shed a light on a lot of people. Like people are even messaging us saying that like he brought awareness to them just from our episode. He came in here with the most amazing salsa, and I think
That salsa, I think I saw salsa. Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're very
Yeah.
good. I mean,
Chef that has that company is going to come back on here himself. He's like, hey man,
Nice.
I want to come on. So I have to give the love to Sonny in Las Vegas because I
Yes.
know what he meant when he said that. Clean your lens.
I just want to know who.
she want names.
I know. I want to know.
So that's what I love about Sonny. He won't pick it out. It's a generalization of you, the one out there that had the dirty lens, yes, and those of you forward, because I think it was a message forward.
Yeah.
Clean your lens forward.
Yeah.
And I love the saying, clean your lens. If anybody ever did it or not, clean your damn lens.
Right.
Because we got to make our restaurants, our people, our food
Look amazing.
look amazing.
Yeah.
Be buttoned up. I agree.
Yep.
Awesome.
On that note, thank you all. It's amazing having you here. I appreciate you. Appreciate the food. Don't appreciate the vegetable, but but I did it because they're here.
He did. He bungee. You see him bungee jump into it?
That meant a lot.
Yeah.
I like
I'm glad.
that.
I'm glad.
Every chew was painful, but it went down.
Guys,
But
Me
you
and
did
your
it.
son.
You did it.
We
Yes,
understand.
that's why I was like,
episode-
at least you didn't gag. My son would be like,
no.
this episode has hit so hard. It has meant so much to me. Every episode does. But again, you know, this is food that I've eaten a while back, and I had a chance today to, you know, thank these guys for, you know, what they do, and thank Cindy West for what she does. Yep. And every chance we get, we're going to thank the ones that do keep this world going, because I'm a firm believer that the influencers are definitely affecting the economy of the food and beverage industry in the most positive way.
Right.
And it's uncalculated. Like you can't calculate what they actually will do for you. So I want to sign off today saying much thanks to Volcano Grille.
Yes.
Cindy West. Thank our brothers. Go ahead. Help me
Thank you
close
so
this out.
much. Hanging out with us again.
Ken,
Talking to you podcast.
Fitz, you guys are unreal.
Thank you guys.
We'll be in to see y'all again.
Chef Vic Vegas,
Donnie Fobbs.
Ken, Fitz, Cindy West, Sunrise Media Network.
Yep. Real Vegas Magazine. Signing off.
See you soon, friends.